welcome to Sports Talk on the Tuesday night edition. I'm Dr. Jerry Green, and to my right we have the legend himself, Brother Bruce Austin, the Nick Man. What's up, Bruce?
Everything beautiful, brother.
Yes, it is.
It's like a breath of fresh air. You know what I'm saying?
And we graduated 73, right?
Yes, sir.
Both of us. That was the last time the Knicks won, so they got to win one for the both of us. All right, all the way in Jacksonville, Florida, my brother Henry Green. What's up, Henry? God bless.
All right, bro. Good. How's everybody this evening?
Great,
All right.
great.
We got a special guest tonight, Larry's son. He's a Knicks man too. Your dad don't like the Knicks.
He all right with me.
You better check out the Knicks man working tonight.
He all right with me.
Larry Jr., what's up, brother? How you doing?
I'm good. How you?
All right.
I got some backup.
All right.
Watch out, Larry.
And all the way in Frederick, Maryland, my brother-in-law himself, Larry Pearson. What's up, Larry?
Everything living crazy. Knicks are looking very good.
All right. The legend himself, Anthony McLean. What's up, brother Anthony?
Magic number is 4.
4 games. All right. Every moment mover, Kendall Tyson. What's up, brother Kendall?
What's happening, gentlemen?
All right, I'm getting some feedback a little bit too. And one of the greatest pastors in the world, a good friend, Pastor Walter Chief. What's up, bro?
Hey, what's up, Jay? How's everyone?
Good.
We are blessed. So go ahead, Larry. Get started, bro.
Okay, well, I got to get started where everything is awesome with the New York Knicks after they just can finish doing a sweep, you know. One of these broadcasters from New York says the New York Knicks going to sweep everybody until the championship. I don't believe that, but they swept the last 2. And the Knicks are playing awesome right now. And in the West, they got a real battle. And coming out the West, they're going to be hurting. They're going to be hurting because they're going to be they're not going to be rested, and they're going to need some time to get this up together. So I think the Knicks going to have a little advantage, especially in game 1, being well rested with no injuries. I think right now KC got a few injuries, and I don't know how the Spurs going to do. So, Larry, I'm going to start with you, Larry, with your New York Knicks.
Of course, it's a nepotism clause. He had to go with his son. Now, don't you ever blame LeBron James for getting his son on the Lakers.
I ain't no brownie, though.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm with it. Go ahead, young blood.
Good.
Go ahead, Larry. Go ahead, Larry.
Go ahead, Larry, it's on you.
What's the question?
What do you think about the New York Knicks and how they took care of the Cavaliers?
I mean, I think it's a testament of what we've been working to, what we've been building. I think it's been a process. It's been long, it's been frustrating at times, but I think we finally gelling together. And I think it took a little bit of time with, Mike Brown coming in. It's a new coach, learning a new system. Everybody fitting in where they fit in. Mikal Bridges finally getting comfortable in his position. Like it was hard for him. He used to being a star, and then a 4th option on the team. It's like a lot of them was filling out how to play together. And I think once he switched the offense up and got the ball out of Jalen Brunson's hands, I love him to death. But sometimes he was just taking the air out of the ball, and other guys were becoming complacent. I think once they switched the offense up, and Cat facilitating a lot more. We start opening people up, everybody getting involved, and then people start getting their touches. Now they playing defense better. Now they hustling better. And I think right now, the way we playing, I think we can beat anybody. I'm taking us against anybody right now.
All right. Okay, Kendall?
Yeah, well, I agree with him. The Knicks are definitely showing that they are actually playing better than we've ever seen anybody go in the playoffs. They got the highest playoff margin of victory. I mean, they're slaughtering people by 20, 30, 40 points. And once they did take that ball out of Jalen Brunson's hand and literally put it in the most talented player. Now, it doesn't mean he's the best player. Jalen Brunson is probably the best player. But overall talent, That 7-footer can bring that ball down. That 7-footer can hit the three. That 7-footer sees over the top. Mikal Bridges is shooting at like 70%. Anybody notice that? How about that? You know what I mean? I mean, this guy is earning his money. They're just, I don't know. It doesn't look like anyone can beat them. I'm still going with San Antonio versus the Knicks. I think San Antonio versus the Knicks will be one of the highest rated, most watched finals in recent history. And I'm scared of the Knicks. I had San Antonio, but I will gladly jump on Youngbloods and Bruce's bandwagon. I'm a bandwagon jumper. I'll take the Knicks if they listen. I'm going with San Antonio unless the Knicks win.
See now because
I'm tired of telling you.
going 90 miles.
Okay, Bruce, we're going to
No
Houston,
shame,
good
no
New York
shame, no
Knicks
shame.
Mainstay. Go in the studio to Bruce.
I agree with everything they said, but they just made the cake. Now they got to put the frosting on it. You know what I mean? The show just getting ready to start. Now we did what we had to do. Now this is the big test here coming up. You know, to take them out. We don't care who it is, OKC or Wemby. We don't care. We just want them there, and I just hope that 8-day rest period don't leave us flat. You know what I mean? But the way they play, you know, I'll put $1.50 on them. I'm not gonna put the whole bank on them. I'll put $1.50 on them to win it all.
Okay, Henry.
Okay, well, go ahead.
This version of the Knicks, we didn't have this version of them starting of the season. The way they're playing right now, they already beat San Antonio in the playing tournament, or not the playing, whatever the season tournament, whatever what it was. And the Knicks weren't playing the way they're playing now. So this version of the Knicks, San Antonio or OKC haven't even played up to this standard. You know, I don't know if the Knicks can keep playing like this, but over the last 11 games, they're playing like a team like a hurricane. They're just blowing everybody off the court. Now I know Philly and Cleveland are not the two best teams in the West, but the way they're playing, I don't really think it matters because I think their chemistry is really playing on both sides of the ball. I mean, they're winning, they're beating teams like by 30, 40, 50 points. They are really playing good. And as of right now, the way they're playing, I give all the advantage to the Knicks.
Hey Henry,
Yes.
you remember early in the season, maybe in the middle of the season, when I was telling Big Don that Brunson shouldn't be pounding the ball as much.
Yep, I remember you kept saying that, Bruce. Yep.
And this is exactly what I was talking about. Instead of Brown having Towns at the top of the key, setting picks, getting offensive fouls, now he got him at the top of the key being the distributor, the facilitator. You know what I mean? And that changed up everything. Remember we was talking that Bridges, you know, when he was having 7, 8 points a game?
Yeah.
Wasn't rebounding, wasn't nobody playing no defense. This changed everything by everybody touching the ball. You know what I mean? It brought it together. The fact that people put homemade sweet potato pie.
Go ahead, pass it off.
Oh, good. So I have to be the voice of reason since everybody else is, I don't know where y'all at. Oh, yeah, the Knicks playing very good right now. They ain't beat nobody. Who did they beat? They beat a banged up Philly team. They beat a lifeless Cavalier team. Their coach should have been fired game one. They shouldn't even went back to the locker room. They should have fired him right then. So they ain't really beating nobody, but they're playing absolutely out of their minds. But whoever they play coming out of the West is going to be a challenge. But you got to understand, the way they're playing now, I can see them. They could win it, but it ain't gonna be, you know, this euphoria that you guys talking about. It's gonna be a great series because, especially if they got to go against against OKC, because you got 3 all defensive players. You got 3 offensive, defensive players on that team. So
Knicks ain't scared of them. They don't hear nothing about that.
what they say? I just said they were scared of. I just said they're gonna be
You said
euphoria.
you
Like
said
y'all
that
saying.
I mean, don't forget Cleveland the one knocked Boston out. The big boy is home, so we
really not Boston.
yeah. Well, either
Cleveland
way,
did not know Boston out.
Nah,
everybody
Philly beat Boston, who everybody said was supposed to be going to the championship, and Cleveland beat Detroit, who had the best record in the league for majority of the year.
Exactly.
All right, go
And
ahead.
Cleveland had the second best record in the league last year, so I'm trying to figure out how we didn't beat nobody. And then the margin of points that we beating teams by, like we not just beating them, like we really making the
You got
example out of it.
KC or San Antonio next. They didn't win the championship yet, you guys.
Only thing we can say is we beat who was in front of us.
Wait, I know that. What Anthony?
Yeah, it's
That's right.
what first of all, I think we got to really appreciate what they've done these last 11 games. This is not just good playoff. This is NBA history. Not just regular season and postseason. This is the greatest stretch in the NBA history. Now, are they going to be able to sustain that? Probably not. But because of what they've been able to do and because of where they're at now, they have the momentum. They've got I'll use a boxing term. They got a puncher's chance here. If they go against San Antonio, you got to deal with the alien. And then if you're going up against OKC, like Walt said, you got a great defensive team, arguably the best defensive team in there. But I think this is where they're having the week off and basically, giving them a game plan. You got to figure the ground. He's got a OKC plan and he's got a San Antonio plan. And they're probably very similar but there's just going to be little subtle differences. Because look, you're going to have to deal with, if you play San Antonio, you're going to have to deal with Wemby. The scary thing about San Antonio is that they're still getting better. And that's the scary thing about them. Now, OKC, they got the championship pedigree. They have good coaching. And I think the one big advantage the Knicks do have against both teams is I think that they have the best bench as of right now. And to me, that's the main reason why they're in the finals now. When that last year at this time, they were gassed as a team because Thibodeau refused to, go with the depth. The fact that Brown played these guys 11, 12 deep all year, so by the time they got to the playoffs, he wasn't afraid to go with Shaman. He wasn't afraid to go with Clarkson. He wasn't afraid to go with other folks. And I think that's been one of the reasons. And look, the thing about making that move where it actually took pressure off of Brunson, I think it's made him more of a scorer because a week ago tonight when they were down by 22 with 7 minutes to go, he just he went into scorer mode, and that's the main reason why they won that game.
But you don't mind me saying something, Larry? I got to hear you. He should have got fired after getting the coach. Because there's no way in the playoffs you're going to be up like that in the fourth quarter with 7 minutes left in the game and lose that game. Because once they lost that game, they never recovered from that collapse. Cleveland never recovered from the collapse because you don't never collapse at home. Okay, without at home, right? No, that was in the Garden.
The Garden was the one, the 22-point lead.
That was in the Garden.
Either way, they shouldn't have collapsed.
That was in New York. It don't matter.
New York. That's game one.
No, that was it. I didn't watch another game after that. I knew the series was over. I knew they wasn't coming back after that. When they look, no doubt. When they of that series, I think I probably watched 2 quarters because I knew it was over after that collapse right there. That's okay. You know what? If it don't start until the home team, the road team wins at home. When they went there in game 3 and blew them out, that was it. I watched FBI Files the rest of the. I didn't even watch. I watched OKC and something else. I knew that was over. Like they said, there was like Stephen S. say, they definitely wasn't going to beat them.
they wasn't barely going to beat them 4 games. They surely wasn't going to beat them in 5 games, and they blew their only chance to win 1. So that was it.
That's what I want to
And
say.
you know the way they're playing.
When they went into Detroit and won Game 7, talking about Cleveland, after losing Game 6, they had momentum. And when they went to Detroit, and when it was up like that, and that big collapse, they didn't have the mentality to recover from that. Yeah. It was more mentality. It was a mental,
psychological.
There you go, psychological.
But Bruce, hey, did you see my thing, Jerry? I said somebody better check the mob because somebody on the tape, man. I mean, how you don't call timeout? You up 20-something, and you don't call timeout at all? Look at all the timeouts you've been calling these last couple of games. You ain't calling no timeout. You let them come all the way back. You let Harden get brutalized by Brunson and don't call not one timeout. Don't put Strus back in the game. Don't put D Wade back in the game until they're in overtime. No, somebody need to check his bank account. That was something wrong there, bro.
Hey, Jerry, real quick. Bishop said he needs the link. Okay. All right. Yeah. All right.
Go ahead, Kendall.
Yeah, I think the Knicks, when you really think about the Knicks nowadays, first of all, there's no excuse. These are all NBA players. These are the best players in college that made it to the National Basketball League. The Detroit Pistons had, the second best record in the East. So what? Detroit beat Cleveland. Cleveland beat Detroit. Cleveland, listen, they showed up. It didn't matter who it was. These guys showed up. I'm not even a Knicks fan, but I'm watching these guys. And when I think about the Knicks, I'm seeing something very different. We don't sit here and say the Knicks are, like I say, pounding the ball. Everybody's getting in. Last night, they had the highest margin for victory without even a 20-point score, and they just walked that team over. It was just, it's just been at a point for the last 11 games in which the Knicks were never out of it. I mean, 22 points down to the Cavaliers in the fourth quarter. I mean, that was absolutely ridiculous. Did you see Brunson just totally abuse James Harden? Just went at him one after another, like 11 straight times. I mean, just did him. It was just terrible. So we can't knock it. I mean, pretty much, I'm not going to play hate the game or anything like that. These Knicks are looking better than anything I've pretty much ever seen, and I'm a Jordan fan. These guys are getting it in, man. I mean, and they're NBA players. So they don't pick the schedule. So whoever's showing up, they're doing what they need to do.
But they got 37 points in the first half of a fast break. And that means
all fast breaks. That's what I'm saying.
Fast break, Larry. Say that again. Well, but Kendall, now you're a trainer. That's just not hustling. That's not hustling. I mean, OG beat the guy. He was on the baseline, and he beat him all the way down the other end of the basket. That's just loafing back, man. That ain't got nothing to do with NBA play. That's called quick.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, Larry. You want to stay on the Knicks now, or you want to get on? Because we got five tonight too.
Got to get early.
Bishop's on the line.
Let's get Bishop. Let's get Bishop.
Yeah, you got to get the other Knicks fan out there.
Go ahead, Bishop. Let's talk about the Knicks.
Yeah, I had to call Foco and get my new Knicks gear already. I'm going to a parade by the end of June.
I'm rooting for you guys, man. Long-suffering guys.
Yeah, man. It's been a long time coming. You know what? Matter of fact, Jerry, play that song on your radio show by the Winans. It's been a long time coming and dedicated to me. But really, honestly speaking, I love the fact that they did not take their foot off the gas, didn't take their foot off the Cavs' neck. Cavs fought back, but not enough. Bottom line is simply this. Yeah, they did fight back. They just didn't have. They did. They fought back. Well, Mitchell fought back. Okay, Mitchell fought back. Okay. the rest of the team took a nap. I don't know where they was or what was going on, but I'm just excited, man. I got to call Rockefeller, my good friend, because the nosebleed is going to be about $10,000 for a seat. So, man, I'm excited. I can't wait. But truth of the matter is, and it's funny that every closeout game, the Knicks really, really put the pedal to the metal. Yeah. My biggest concern is how are they going to play Wembyana? How are they going to play Fox? Because those are the two biggest concerns. Castle is in and out, up and down, and I can't think of the other player's name. He can be a threat. And then they got a couple of people coming off the bench. I'm thinking the Spurs are going to walk away with this. I'm guessing the Spurs will. That's my biggest fear. And my other concern is if we play OKC, can we keep up with them? Because they're young and they run with some real speed. By game 3, the Knicks will be tired if they play OKC in that fashion. That's just my take.
All right, go ahead. You want to say something?
Only thing I would say is the Knicks that we have seen over the last 11 games, we have not seen them all year play like this. So they already beat San Antonio again, like I said, in the plan. But now this brand of how New York is playing, I'm really excited to see how San Antonio and OKC really match with them, because this brand from the Knicks we haven't seen. So we'll see.
That's
but
right.
but San Antonio or OKC, ever which one, is going to be the biggest test for the Knicks.
Right,
it's going to be the big test right here.
Okay, one question about Cleveland.
Right,
should the coach stay or should he go? I mean,
what coach?
For Cleveland.
Who? He said, what coach?
Oh,
for Cleveland. Should he stay?
What coach?
Because he made some monster mistakes during the playoffs.
Oh, yeah, he's
have a choice.
Well, Cleveland fired Mike Brown.
Listen,
this guy.
like Larry Jr. said, Cleveland was a number 2 seed last year and they got bumped out. I mean, and he was at the helm. So, I think they need another coach. Yeah, 2 years in a row.
And I'm going to say this to add to what you just said, Walt. I can justify the Thibodeau firing now. I mean, now I can justify.
Well, you had to. That's what Jerry was talking about before. If they just made it there and didn't make it to the finals, then why fire the coach last year? But
that's exactly
and I heard
right.
somebody say before, Thibodeau ran the guys to the ground. My man, he's playing everybody, and he got a better bench. I love Jordan Clarkson. I liked him when he was with the Lakers. You got Alvarado. You got what's my man?
You got McBride.
Oh yeah, McBride was already there though. No, McBride was already there. Talk about the other guys. That was hitting all the threes.
Yeah.
You got Andrew Shamman.
Yeah.
They got a good bench now too.
No, but you gotta give it to Thibodeau a little bit too. Now he lost to the Indiana Pacers last year throughout the Knicks. That's what they lost to. And the Pacers gave
I'll concede this much.
Hold up.
I'm agreeing with you. I'm just saying.
With the 7 games in the finals. So it wasn't like Thibodeau was a bad coach. He lost to Indiana.
No.
That played good last
You know what the difference was, Jerry?
What's the difference?
The difference to me was Thibodeau only played 7 players.
I understand all that.
Go ahead, Bruce.
That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
I mean, Brown is expanding the bench. I mean, Brown is getting something out of just about everybody, Waterboy and Towel Boy included.
I think
so. I mean,
I'll say this. I'll give Thibodeau the same kind of credit that Mark Jackson should have gotten at the beginning of the Golden State dynasty. His contributions were very much forgotten. But I'll give Tibbs that much. It's just that he didn't take them to that next level because of the whole bench thing.
But all due respect, Ant, this ain't Thibodeau's system. This is Mike Brown's system. He got the same players.
There you go.
This is Mike Brown's system. Mike Brown ain't running Thibodeau's systems with his players and winning like Gruden did when he went to Tampa Bay. That was Dungy's systems, Dungy's players, and he won the Super Bowl. This ain't it. This is Mike Brown's system. And he's the only one of the coaches that are left, because the Cleveland coach, he's a disgrace. But he's actually made moves. He made this move going to Cat, like Bruce was saying, and everybody was saying. He took the ball out of Brunson's hand, and you'd see that that changed the whole thing around. He freed up everybody. He let Cat. Now you must understand, Thibodeau had Cat in Minnesota, and he played in what he did when they played against Utah. He made him go stand out in the corner. He wasn't even a part of the game. He put him out in the corner and said, "Stand there," so Gobert would go have to cover him. And that's what he used. That's how he used Cat when he was in Minnesota. This is Mike Brown's system. He said, like someone said, he's very athletic. He's a playmaker. And now that he's getting a shot, you see him hustling to the rim, rebounding, and even Bridges. Y'all was running Bridges off here. Or they was talking about they gave up all these first-round picks for this guy. He's shooting 70%. I bet nobody want to run him off the team now. But
No, they
Mike
don't.
Brown loosed him, and so, yeah. And just the kid from
Let's not
San
forget about
Antonio,
OG.
he said, we're not going to double team SGA. We're going to play him one-on-one and take away their three-point shooters. And look what happened to OKC.
Exactly.
That coach made a quality decision. You got to make – you in the big games. You got to get paid the coach and not sit there and look at the guys run up down the court.
All right,
Exactly.
Okay, Larry, what do you think? Should he be fired or not?
I feel like he should be fired, absolutely. But they just came out earlier and they announced that he's not going nowhere.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they ain't going nowhere either.
Pretty much the bottom line.
Detroit. See, that's what Mike saved his job. They beat Detroit. They knocked Detroit out.
That's right.
I don't understand how Jason Kidd gets fired for what he was working with, and Kenny Atkinson get to keep his job.
Yeah, that was when Kidd got fired.
So
Yeah, Jay Kidd is anyone associated with that Luka Doncic trade, they ain't got no jobs.
He ain't had nothing to do with it. He ain't want that trade to go through.
So he said, bro. So he said. But I'm sure like your dad taught you growing up, that's guilty by association. So
there you go.
Guilty by association.
Fired, but I want to talk about that San Antonio and OKC game 5 tonight. That's gonna be tonight.
Hey, you saw the comments on Facebook, didn't you, Jerry?
What comment?
Donald Franklin said fire James Harden.
I was looking for Don to get that Harden one in there, man. Listen, James Harden is who we thought he was, man. Oh my God,
they are who we thought they were.
He had his regular
Right?
turnovers. It is what it is.
He should be gone. Well, I think with the Spurs,
He ain't going nowhere.
Whoever wins Game 5 is going to
I
win the
said
series.
that. I said that.
Yeah.
Jerry, did I say that to you
I
earlier?
go with you there, Larry.
And
Yeah.
it's just gonna be that simple because Oklahoma can beat them in KC, but if they lose tonight, they cannot go back to the Spurs with a closeout game and win. I don't think so. So they have to win tonight. They have to. Or
I had just said that to Jerry,
San
believe it or
Antonio
not,
gonna take
Larry.
the series.
Earlier this afternoon, I said the winner of tonight's game is winning this series for sure.
Well,
Okay,
let's see
Anthony,
what
what you think about that?
Yeah, I can't add much more to that. I think whoever wins
Yeah.
tonight wins this. It may go 7. We may get a game 7
Let's go,
out of this.
Yeah, but that fifth game winner usually in the driver's seat.
But it's going 7 though.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, I think so too. At least we get
If
one
they
series
lose
out of this
tonight,
because
they will lose in 6.
at least we get one series out of this because that other one wasn't. I picked the Knicks in 5. They didn't even get the one they had to win was game 1. That was it, and they blew that. So I picked the Knicks in 5. They just swept them their home. But the thing about this is, can they free Shea up to get some shots because they're playing him one-on-one and with Champagny and Vessel and Castle. They got some big guys that can play one-on-one on the perimeter. So Shea's got to be able to score because you see what happens. They play the three-point shooters and they get open shots. And they went from scoring, 67 points off the bench in game 3 to how many points they got in game 4. They switched it up. They said, we ain't leaving those. We ain't double teaming Shea. We're going to play him head up. If he get 50, we're going to shut everybody else down. And it worked.
Go ahead, Ken.
I got to agree with you there, but the bottom line is, they're kind of letting them play a little bit too. Because, man, oh man, some of the plays I seen in that last game, there should have been fouls called. They should have just lined up and made a Christmas out of some of the fouls. But what are we going to do? We're going to let them do it. They got around the strip. So, just here. He's going to get loose. He needs and Holmgren, I think it is. Holmgren's got to do better than he's doing. Got to do better. Because, they need him now. You got this big 7'4" dude, man. You got to figure a way out how to keep Wembanyama out of the paint. That's their biggest problem, keeping Wembanyama out of the paint. And you already know Castle loves feeding the big man because he had Clingan the whole time he was at UConn. So he already know how to feed the big man.
All right, go ahead, Kendall.
Well, I think San Antonio is at full strength. They got a Harper. They got De'Aaron Fox. Jalen Williams is probable. The other kid, Pritchard is probable. I think San Antonio is going to win the next two. And I just think I would love to see that matchup of Cat versus Wembanyama. I think that's going to be the two most athletic 7-footers that we've seen in the league that can bring the ball up, pass the ball. We're going to see a whole different type of game. I think San Antonio is going to beat OKC, even though, they're the champs. I think they got what it takes to take them out tonight and the next game. Next two games, San Antonio, Knicks are going to be rested. They're going to be a problem. So it is what it is.
Here go ahead, Henry.
Yeah, that's going to be a great series. But I want to ask you guys this question, Castle. Do you guys think he's better now in the NBA than he was playing with UConn?
Yeah, absolutely.
What was the question?
Of course.
Who, Castle?
What?
Of course.
Yeah, Castle. Yeah, man. Castle got no fear, man.
I didn't think he was ready.
Because he looked
at 6'6", 240 pounds.
Even better now.
Yeah, absolutely.
I just want to see what you guys thought.
Go ahead,
No, I mean, I'm saying 6'6", 240 pounds. Yeah, he ready.
Go ahead, Larry Jr., say something.
Stephen Curry, just to answer that, yeah, he's a monster. He get better every time I see him play. But I gotta disagree with my man Kendall. Carl Anthony Towns and Wemby is it's not the matchup. If we beat them, we gotta beat them as a team. He can't do nothing with Wemby. Wemby way too athletic. Carl Anthony Towns got 2 left feet. Like he good. He the best big man ever. As far as athleticism, he run like a little fat girl. Like he trying. I like he being more aggressive now and whatnot, but he can't do nothing with Wemby.
Yeah, he would have him in foul trouble.
He's 7'6", jump out the gym. He physical. He aggressive. He pulling up from half court, shooting threes.
Yeah, they're gonna put in.
Like he can't do nothing with him. Like they're gonna have to come up with a defense. It's gonna have to be team oriented though. You can't just put Cat on him. Cat will foul out in the first quarter. Try and guard Wemby 1-on-1. That ain't no good matchup. Not at all. Not even low.
I can't disagree with you on that one, Junior.
No, all I want to say, these I say it's going 7 games because when San Antonio won game 1, okay, OKC came back and won the next 2, and that game 3 in San Antonio was a big game, and OKC showed what they can do. And so I think even if they lose tonight, right, they're gonna win 6. Whoever wins, 7 games, Kendall. And plus the money, man, they want that money too. They want that money, bro.
Yeah, but if you watch if you watch the game, Fox is still hurt.
Yeah, that's true.
If you watch the game, Fox wasn't this stuff.
Right.
I think he only played something like 8 or 10 minutes.
They want that money, though. The money boost, Draft King, and all that.
At this point of the year, though, everybody banged up. I think it's going 7. In game 7, we're gonna see who hot in it. Is who wanted more.
Yeah, but Fox was a little different. He was out. Everybody's banged up, but they don't have injuries that can keep them out. Like Fox did.
Yeah, but Jay Will is banged up. He's out. He ain't just banged up. He's out. Ain't even playing.
They both playing tonight. Ain't even one of them on the injury report.
Yeah,
Mitchell was out tonight.
Early. Ain't even one of them.
And Mitchell's out. That's the hurt right there, Larry. That's the hurt because at least with Jay Will out, Mitchell was scoring, but he's out too. So they got both of them out. And the other kid, McCain, he can't dribble. Every time he bring the ball up, they take it from him. I'm for real. They take it from him. He can't handle it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but see another thing about McCain, they wasn't really focusing on him, so he was getting off. But after they see what he was capable of doing, they didn't tie the knot a little tighter on him.
But playing at home gonna be different though. Playing in Oklahoma gonna be different.
Yeah, but they was focusing more on the other guys than McCain. They never expect him to score last 27 points. You know what I mean? Then they said we got to put a little more focus on him, and that's what they did.
All right. So
but there was more AJ Mitchell.
Right.
Yeah, but he got hurt, so then they had to go to McCain. But
right.
Yeah, they let him get loose for that one game, but they're going to be like somebody just said. They're going to be much better at home, because they got a veteran team. They're going to be much better at home. I can see the Spurs. I think it's going to go 7. But ultimately, I think OKC will win. I still think the Spurs are 1 year away. I mean, Wemby's here, but I think they're 1 year away. I think they're like Detroit from last year.
You got OKC. So who you got, Bruce? OKC.
I think either one of them could win it. I think San Antonio is right where they need to be right now. You know what I mean? It's going to be a great series. The way we talking, anybody can win. It ain't no guarantee that OKC gonna win it. Ain't no guarantee that San Antonio will win it. I think it's gonna come down to whoever can make them shots, because it's a pretty physical series. And I see a change that OKC made. They took Hogan off of Wemby and put Hardenstein on, and that's making a big difference. You know what I mean?
Hardenstein ain't do nothing last game.
Wemby made adjustment too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Wemby need to get down low. Because if you get a guy like you, why are you taking them 3-pointers? Bring him behind down low, and that's where he need to be in this series. He's a 3-point shooter. I'm not taking that away from him. But to be 7'5", nobody can stop him down low and dominate down low.
I think the coach, San Antonio coach, was a great job too.
Yeah.
He made.
Did you see him make that half-court shot?
Oh
Yeah, that was crazy.
And it was no doubt he aimed it and went boom. It wasn't a heave. He was trying to make it.
Here's the funny part. They turned around and said that during practice he couldn't hit the broadside of a barn.
Yeah, that's because he said he be playing around in practice. In the game, he ain't losing no play.
He wanted him to miss everything in practice.
Well, I tell you what, he ain't missed that shot, and neither OKC saw it. OKC said, "Oh man." But anyway, I'm just looking forward to tonight, and I appreciate you guys, man. I'm excited, man. I gotta get some new Knick gear. I can't even find my old Patrick Ewing uniform, so I gotta go order some new stuff.
Studio got knocked out.
Wow.
Okay, well, let's just keep it rolling.
Hey,
come on, Larry.
Now you got another question? Not. I got one, but go ahead.
I'm going with Boston. Boston. What do Boston need to do to compete next year? Do they need to get with one of the two Twin Towers and start over, or should they keep both? Paying the
Stop launching up threes. That's what they need to do.
Somebody got to go because they're paying out too much money. So, and they're not playing as a cohesive unit. So there's a thing to have two great players, but if you can't play together, then that's something totally different. So what do you think, Pastor?
I think they need where everybody was saying, all year, they live by the 3 and die by the 3. They need to stop. They need to come up with a different kind of strategy. They need to get somebody that can go inside. When threes ain't hitting, they need to be able to go inside to get a bucket. And the way that this team is made up, they can't do that. And that's the coach's mentality. He wants them to launch up the threes, and it ain't worked. And, and a lot of dissension going on with Brown and Tatum.
Oh, really? Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah, Brown said this is his best year he ever had.
Yeah, but Brown,
because he got that Kyrie thing going on, Jerry. He want to lead his own team.
Right, that's what it is, Walter.
Yep,
that's exactly what it is, bro. I was ready to say that. He's very frustrated that he's not getting the credit that he think he deserves.
Well, a lot of guys, Scotty was like that too. Scotty.
Yeah, but Brown once Brown got that MVP in the championship series, he wanted the attention on him. He didn't want it put back on Tatum, and they put it right back on Tatum, even though Tatum wasn't even playing.
I got you.
Brown more with that than anything, man.
Yeah, it's a little tension.
But like Walt said, he feel like he's supposed to be the leader of that team.
Yeah, he want to lead his team. I mean, for you playing without your partner, he was hurt, and they did. Nobody expected him to have the second best record. But then you get bounced out with him on the bench, and you said this is the most fun or the best year you ever had, man. He wants to be the leader.
Larry, go ahead. Let me hear from you.
That's what it is.
I mean, is he got a lot of reason to feel that way.
Oh yeah.
Just like his Olympic snub, like Jason Tatum always got all the accolades, and he feel like he the same. And I just don't think their games mesh well together. And but it's like, who do you get rid of if you're gonna get rid of one, and what can you get back for? So it's hard to just break up a team like that when it's like, what are you gonna get back for him? Who do you keep, and then is it worth it with what you're gonna get back for him? If it's gonna make you a better team or not? Because both of them top 10 players in the league.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a tough decision.
Yeah.
That's a very tough decision.
Well, what they were saying, I know Bruce won't agree, but they was talking about, would you trade him to Milwaukee for Giannis? You'll get an inside presence.
They're not going to give them Giannis heads up, though, for him.
Now, see, Giannis required too much. But see, the only thing about Giannis, we're only dealing with his name right now. You know what I mean? Giannis' name is the only thing that stand out now. His game, he haven't played a full season, what, the last 3 years?
Yeah.
Now you're gonna give up that team to get him. Now he on the bench. You know what I mean? That's a big thing about asking for too much to get rid. See, Milwaukee want to get rid of him bad now. They want to get rid of him bad, but they first looking for a sucker that can give them maybe 4 or 5 draft picks plus players. See, and all the GMs looking at that, they said, "Look, Giannis ain't the man he used to be. He just got the name right." You know what I mean? And if I was the Knicks, it's nowhere in the world I break up this team to get Giannis.
No, not the Knicks. No, they're no.
You know what I mean?
And then even when he on the court,
I disagree, Bruce. I think Giannis is still good. He's just hurt. I mean, he's young. He ain't like he old and over the hill like he 31. I go with him.
He don't play.
He's good, but I feel like he don't make people around him better. I feel like he want the ball in his hands too much.
That's it.
He can't.
No doubt. Right. That's true.
He need to be
like he's not what they make him out to be.
He need to be in Minnesota with Anthony Edwards.
Now that might work.
That's where he need to be at.
That might work.
Minnesota.
Because they don't have a one dominant player there that's really dominating. I think that'd be perfect for him. That'd be better than the
I would give up Nas Reed and I won't give up McDaniel. I'll give up Nas Reed and a couple other players, and I'll bring in Giannis to hook up with Anthony Edwards. And I think because they're gonna need somebody because you still got San Antonio and OKC, and you got Denver.
Oh Lord, here we go with that again.
And you got to get rid of Randall.
Oh yeah, Randall. I'll get rid of Randall.
Yeah, Nas Reed.
Nas Reed.
We're not going. Nobody's buying that to go for that trade. That's worse than Anthony Davis for Luka.
Anything for Luka?
I said that's worse than the Anthony Davis and Luka trade. Julius Randle and Nas Reed.
So you don't think that Giannis and Jason Tatum would be a good duo?
No, I think they would be good together.
Yeah,
absolutely.
They'd be good.
Yeah, all right. Me too. Yeah, I do too. Yeah. And they already got all the 3-point shooters. At least if you need a basket, you could throw it down in the paint to Giannis. Ain't nobody gonna stop him.
They're not worried about Giannis' game. They know he can still play. They
already. Bruce, you just hating on Giannis, man.
They wouldn't be able to afford him.
Like Walt always said, availability.
Yeah, but why can't Milwaukee get players to come to Milwaukee and hook up with Giannis?
They don't want to play with Giannis like that. They know Giannis want to be the guard. He want to do everything. He want to bring the ball down.
But he want to do though.
Yeah, but look who he had. He had Holiday. He had
the other guy.
The shooting guard, the one.
Chris Middleton.
Middleton. You know what I mean? He had plenty of help.
And he won with those guys.
Brooke Lopez in his prime.
Right, but get him some players then. Get Giannis some players.
They've been trying. They went out and got him Dame Lillard. How that turned out?
Right, exactly.
All right, what'd you say?
Damian Lillard.
They went out and got him Dame Lillard. How that turned out?
Dame was hurt more than Giannis.
Yeah, he got hurt. He never.
Availability. That's what we said.
That never worked.
All these guys got great names.
Right.
But the biggest thing is availability. Damian Lillard, who's better than him when he on the court?
Yeah, but
availability.
I agree.
Giannis, who's better than him?
Nobody. They tried.
They're not on the court.
They tried. They tried to get him right.
When they was on the court together, though, they ain't look good together.
No, not at all. Because Giannis is different. Giannis wants to dribble all the way down court. He's not a post-up player. But his ability, if I'm coaching Giannis, I want him where y'all said that Wemby should be. Who can hold Giannis down low?
Well, to be honest with you right now, like I told my wife today, LeBron got to go. AD got to go. James Harden got to go.
Yeah, he got to go.
Go ahead.
Steph got to go about a year left.
Yeah, but he can go too because he stay hurt.
Okay, because you got.
I wouldn't take Harden on Hill House right now.
You got Wemby, you got Anthony Edwards, you got SGA. These are the boys taking over
The
now.
league in good shape.
Jay Cunningham.
Yeah, Jay Cunningham.
Cooper Flag.
Yeah, so the all
Don't put Cooper in that.
Yeah, Cooper.
Don't do that.
And Damon Lillard, he got to go too.
Got to put him in.
Yeah, Lillard got to go. Yeah.
All right, so them guys they can hook up with Giannis, and if Giannis don't get it right, he got it. Okay.
Yeah, but time for Steph. He should stay on.
What about Kawhi Leonard? He gotta go.
Yeah, Kawhi Leonard got to go too.
Kawhi Leonard is a part-time player.
Yeah, he part-time. Yeah, he part-time. He ain't trying to win that.
These young boys taking over.
Yeah, the league in good shape.
The young boys are taking
Kawhi
over.
Leonard is a full-time player with part-time tendencies.
And what the other boy in the Clippers that been around for 100 years?
Who?
He plays now and then. He normally stay hurt.
He ain't about Paul George.
Harrison
Yeah,
Barnes.
George. Yeah.
Paul George is Philly.
Paul George.
Philly now.
Paul George.
But he still need to go.
He's been in Philly for a couple years.
He in that
He
group
still
too.
need to go.
If he gotta go, Joel Embiid gotta go too.
Yeah, Joel Embiid gotta go.
But George, he ain't that old though. He's not
No,
that
but
old.
Joel Embiid, he broke
The
down.
knees is.
But Joel Embiid, he got to get around with LeBron James and learn how to get his shape right.
But you gotta be able to fix something. His hips are gone. His knees are gone.
I
His
love
stomach is gone.
because Wemby is taking over the league. SGA, Anthony Edwards, them young boys are taking over. So I won't want to be no old head and get embarrassed the way James Harden got embarrassed. No, I won't want that.
Yeah, but all them guys can go. Like you said, all them guys can go in the league, won't even miss them.
Won't even miss it.
All of them can go. You're right.
Well, who can be the face of the league then?
Wemby gonna be the face of the league.
7-5. I don't know.
He already who everybody want to see now. Everybody waiting to see Wemby.
Hey, Jerry, I'm shocked. You let LeBron James leave?
Yeah, LeBron got to go.
Yeah, LeBron. Stuff in Wemby. That's how you become the face of the league.
Larry, nobody in our lifetime is going to catch that 24-year season. And he played what, for 24 years, 23 years he played? I mean, because the average player sports no more than 14, 15 years. That's it.
Yeah.
And most of them out after 15 years. The man played 23 years. I mean that's Superman.
Right.
How many guys gonna play 23 years in any sport? Come on now.
At an all-star level.
Right.
Hey, who can the Lakers pick up to make them better?
Exactly.
Well, they're gonna have to do it sooner or later.
Right.
Yeah.
Who can the Lakers pick up to make them better?
Jesus.
Have to do it sooner or later.
Who can they pick up to make them better? That's a good question.
Who? I had a good trade for you, man. They know. You know what they need, Larry? Bam out of volume. Send Bam to the Lakers.
That's a good
That
word.
still ain't gonna help them.
They ain't gonna do nothing.
Yeah, he'll help.
What? Oh
But you
man,
got Reed.
how you gonna say you don't help? This defense and rebound. He don't have to score. They already got enough scores.
Luca
But they
and
ain't playing
Austin
no
Reeves.
defense.
Yeah, man, you got enough scores. You just need Bam to rebound the defense.
What about defense? What about you know?
Bam scored 82 points. He can score.
What about it? Bam plays defense.
We're saying
But you
Bam
got
plays
two people that ain't
defense.
playing no defense.
Bam plays defense.
Nah, Bam play big defense. Bam play big defense. I love Bam, but I'm saying I don't feel like he enough to get the Lakers over the hump when you got San Antonio, OKC.
Oh well, yeah. San Antonio gonna be San Antonio because they're young. I mean, but he said, who could they help them? I mean, yeah, they in trouble. They might not win anything else in my lifetime, but yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Nah, Bam will make them a lot better, but it still ain't gonna get them over the hump.
Yeah, they're still gonna need
Right.
more than him, but if he's good to replace LeBron, they still
He can help any team he go to.
Huh?
If
Bam can help any
OKC,
team he go to. He nice.
Yeah,
if
yeah,
OKC and San Antonio stay healthy because they're both young and they're signed, the West is locked up for quite some time. Last
Yeah,
year,
they're
OKC
young,
locked
man.
all their players down. They got nothing. They don't have to look at anybody, and even in this draft, they can get themselves a first-round draft choice. If they
Yeah,
decide to.
even in this
They
draft,
got everybody
they're gonna
locked
add
down for
to
like
it.
5-7 years, man.
It's
They're
a deep
young.
draft too.
I think the Lakers gonna end up having to get rid of Austin Reeves, man.
Yeah, Austin got to go.
But I do want to make a point that I
did.
didn't get a chance to make a point. And that was Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown literally has the right to be upset. I mean, this guy literally willed them to an NBA championship and was left off the Olympic team. Now, that was a big travesty of justice. To me, that was even bigger than the Isaiah Thomas move.
And
Or
then they
even the
put
big
3 of his teammates on it over top of him.
Yeah, 3 of them. That's what I was gonna say. And put other, and then now when Jason Tatum's out, he averages almost 30 points. He's in the MVP conversation. I think we basketball purists will look at the Celtics and we'll say, well, Jaylen Brown has been the best player on the Celtics. I just, maybe he just doesn't agree with the public. They want Jason Tatum to be the man.
Yeah.
He's not as good as Jaylen Brown. Not both sides of the ball. I mean, he's very talented, very good player, but he's not Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown
better
literally
on
has
TV
a.
and better for the franchise.
Yeah, because he half white and got that curly hair.
Well, yeah, that gets you a long way.
He can play. Hey, I got a quick question for you guys. Anthony Edwards didn't make the NBA All-Star team, all 3 of the team. Were you guys shocked about that?
All NBA.
Nah, it was because they said he didn't play enough games.
That's what it
He
was.
wasn't eligible for it.
Okay,
Right.
okay. I was wondering why he didn't make the team.
Yeah, he didn't.
Yeah, he didn't.
Oh,
Like
he
you
didn't
said,
play enough
he didn't meet
games.
the game. Yeah, he didn't meet the game requirements. He didn't play enough games.
Oh,
The only one that got the exception was Cade because he had that unusual, the thing.
Nah, they gave Wemby the exception too.
Wembanyama, they gave him a game too.
Yeah, Wemby too. I think because Wemby was like literally 1 game or something like that.
Yeah, they gave him a game.
Oh, okay. I was wondering why he wasn't up there.
They give the
Okay.
exception too.
You got to win.
Yeah.
You got to play
Bruce.
65 games.
Bruce, I wanted to find this for you. You were saying Giannis was washed, right? He averaged 27.6 points a game this year.
How many games did
And
they win?
9.8 rebounds, 5.4 assists.
I didn't say
That don't sound like he washed to me, man.
If you the best player on the team, you get all the shots, and y'all not winning no games. You can score 30 a game too.
No, but Bruce said he was washed. I'm saying he said he's just going by his name. Saying he ain't washed.
Nah, he ain't washed, but I think those stats are inflated.
He's not available. He can play. He's just not.
No, I agree that. Yeah, he's hurt.
I didn't say
No,
he
you can't.
was-
Yeah.
But he could be the best in the world. But if he's street clothes, it don't make no difference. That's what I'm saying. He long way from white. I just use your word.
Yeah, no, but it's not like he's been like Anthony Davis. Not like he's been on, in street clothes half his career. He just recently started, his injury thing. But it's not like he got a broken leg or he's playing on something that you think he's gonna be hurt next year.
No, but the last 2 or 3 years he's been being hurt a lot. He didn't just start.
How old is Giannis?
3 years he's been staying out a whole lot. Either was him or Lillard. When Lillard came back, he was out. He out Lillard came back.
If you look over history though, majority of all 7-footers after so many years, they start getting them injuries, and them injuries just keep coming back because their limbs is holding up so much weight.
That's what it is.
That's true. That's true. You're talking right.
Knees can't handle that.
So to me, guys like the Joker, Anthony Edwards, these superstars that's getting knocked out in the first and second round, they're gonna want better teammates as well. They want to win championships as well. So if I was a GM, I got to look at, if I was Anthony Edwards, who do I want? Either I'm gonna stay in Minnesota, okay, and keep getting knocked out by San Antonio or OKC, or you got to improve my team like Kobe. When Kobe went to the Lakers and said, either give me another player or I'm going to leave to LA and I'm going to Chicago, I'm going to the Clippers. They brought him Bob Gasol. Does Anthony Edwards got that kind of power? He can control Minnesota like that right now?
I don't believe so, because he was avidly trying to get Ja Morant and Kyrie Irving. And they was trading Ja for the low, and they ain't do it. So if he had that type of power, I think he would have got him.
What else you can know? What you think?
No, I don't think he has that sort of power. I don't think that he's gone far enough in the league in order to have that sort of trading power. There was a day in which we would look at Anthony Edwards as one of the premier guards. But even as you mentioned, Ja Morant, when Ja Morant at his peak was ranked over Anthony Edwards, and we used to compare him to SGA, and now SGA has separated himself from him. Anthony Edwards is a formidable talent, very good player, justified #1 overall pick out of Georgia, great player, but he doesn't wield that kind of power.
Well, how did Big Body Brunson get all that power to trade for players?
He gave up that money. He gave up $100 million.
You're going to say that.
He was his godfather.
He gave $100 million. Yeah, he did that.
He didn't. What power to Brunson? Well, he's gonna have power if they win this title, because But as far as power, he didn't orchestrate anything. As far as bringing anybody to the Knicks, I think the thing with Anthony Edwards is not about. His father is on the coaching staff. He didn't orchestrate anything to get there.
He knew that him and Mikal Bridges, they had that chemistry.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they all played for Villanova.
And John and Hart.
They won 2 championships together then.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, I think we don't realize that. We don't realize that Brunson was College Player of the Year, and he went in the second round because they figured he was too short. He's always been a great player.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So, but I think Anthony Edwards' problem is he's not mature. That's why he don't have that authority within the organization. It's not that, he's not like Magic or LeBron, a great talent and mature. I think that's one of his issues, as far as the organization trusting him, giving him that power to start calling the shots. You don't know what he might do. So I think that's the problem, not his talent. I think the maturity.
I can. But Kobe wants to be in the role with Shaq, but this guy got charged for rape and everything and all that. And they blame him for driving Shaq out of LA and all that. But Kobe used his power. He used what he had. In other words, if you want to keep me, you got to have to do this. Anthony Edwards I'm talking about Minnesota now.
How many titles Anthony Edwards got, Jerry?
He ain't no Kobe.
No, that was just saying. How many titles? Kobe already had 3 titles when he said that. Anthony Edwards ain't got none.
He had it with Shaq, though. He didn't win the back-to-back yet.
Yeah, they already won 3 in a row. When he said he needed help for Pau Gasol, they already won 3 titles.
But listen, hey, gentlemen, I was not a Laker fan, but I remember this young blood. When Shaq was getting in foul trouble with Portland, tell the whole world, I got this.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say, he looked around and said, he had it. I'm like, who do you think and he had it. That was it. And we remember the alley-oop to Shaq. That's what we remember. But Kobe came back and he let everybody know that I'm here. That's that. So,
Anthony Edwards, no Kobe. We can't compare none of these dudes to Kobe.
Yeah, no Kobe.
What said make plenty of sense, man. Anthony Edwards don't have the maturity for them to pay much attention to what he's saying. Right. Look at all the stuff he's doing. He run around with these baby mamas all on the internet and everybody business.
Kobe did that?
No. Kobe never did that.
Kobe ain't do that.
No, bro. You can't compare this to as far as maturity, Jerry. No.
Kobe
just got caught one time. That's all.
He just got caught.
All right, listen. But what I'm saying, I'm not talking about the LA Lakers.
Maturity.
I'm talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Yeah, it's maturity.
The only star they ever had was Kevin Garnett. He was the only big name they ever had before that.
We agree with all of that.
What I'm saying, would you want Anthony Edwards to leave your franchise, or would you try to get the players around him? He's your cornerstone.
I mean, they're we agree with that. But what he's saying is we're talking about the power that he has. If he
need to go sit down.
Instead of playing around on social media and all that, they might look at that.
Okay.
But he run around. His head don't seem to be in the game. He always got something else going on. You know what I mean? And they look at that. Same thing they do when they get ready to draft you. They look at your background, see what kind of. I
understand about the man went to the Western Conference Finals 2 years in a row.
How many fingers he using?
No, he didn't win the championship. So you gonna help him get up. As obvious he can play.
I think they need to go get Booker. They need to go get Booker out of Phoenix.
That might help.
That'd be his. You could call him Batman or Robin.
Come sit down. What are you doing?
You know what I mean?
You're walking, right?
Somebody on the man they got on the other side. Devo is good, but he's good for sure.
Right.
And their backup man is 40 years old.
Yeah, Mike Conley.
Mike Conley, old man.
Right.
They need to go and get Booker.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But him and Devo, they have a good one off the bench or whatever, where they want to use them. But they need somebody else just as powerful as Anthony.
All right, so Kevin, let me start with you, Larry. Then, what about the Joker in Denver? Then, what about him? Man, he wants to win too. What do you think, Larry?
He wants to win, but I don't know he think they're so close that they just need to get some help. They don't need to get an all-star.
What kind of help they need then?
Yeah, but they can't keep my man healthy. They can't keep Gordon healthy. Then they
need another shooter.
They got rid of Michael Porter. They miss him too.
All right.
Yeah. But they didn't want to pay him though.
Right. Because you got to remember, some of the guys, they're going to want to come out of the West if they can't beat one team. They're going to want to do like Camilo Anthony did with Denver. He came to New York, and Kevin Garnett came to Boston. They wanted to get out of that West because they couldn't beat Tim Duncan. They couldn't beat Shaq and Kobe. So sometimes you got to go the other direction.
Yeah, but I'm all messed up with the Knicks.
No, just stay where you are and win. That's all. That's called competition.
Yeah, it is.
That's like I was hoping that Alex Rodriguez, when he left, that he wouldn't. I wanted him to go to Boston instead of teaming up with the Yankees. But yeah,
Stay where you are and win. Is that what you telling me, Walt? Stay where you are and win.
Stay where you are and win. Yeah. If you're a competitor, why are you going to be like? Why are you going to run around and join the super team? Stay where you are and win the title where you are.
Reggie Miller.
Like, don't be like Kevin Durant.
Yeah,
don't be like Kevin Durant. Stay where you are, win the title.
Reggie Miller stayed there for 19 years, right? Reggie Miller, right?
He came close, but he ain't getting no cigar.
Dominique Wilkins stayed in Atlanta for like 12 years. Lewis stayed in New York for like 14, 15 years.
Okay. Hey, but Jerry, it depends on what the bottom line is. I mean, Dominic stayed where he was. He couldn't get past. There were better teams in front of him, but he's still a great player, still a Hall of Famer, all-time great.
What Kevin got?
So what? That's just with us. I'm sure he's good with that.
That's my point. Yeah, but I'm saying you can stay if you wanna. You can stay if you wanna.
That's my point.
You want to have a seat at the table.
Look at all the guys that stayed for all them years.
See, it's a difference if people stay and they're gonna give you some help.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't care if they're not gonna give you no help.
Right.
You know what I mean? You can't be loyal to the team and the team not gonna be loyal to you.
Right. The Boston stay there and the competition. No, but if you can't beat the Joker, if you can't beat Wemby and you can't beat, that's like Magic Johnson in the finals 9 times out of 12 years. That means guys like Karl Malone, Elijah Brown, guys couldn't get there. They couldn't beat Magic. Okay? 9 times.
That's okay.
LeBron.
What was his name?
So, but you have more. I think you would value it more if you beat him than do what Durant did, join up with him. I mean, I think you would value it more if you were able to face the challenge and overcome it, and then run and join, be the front runner like some people we know.
Yeah.
Oh, for some people we know, Kendall.
Yeah, listen, no shame in my game. Until when Jordan retired,
I didn't call your name, Kendall.
Listen,
I didn't say you're in the front runner. You just jumped ship, man.
I got no shame. You know what? You want to hear how? Let me tell you this. Do you know the first player I fell in love with was Walt Frazier. You know, everyone talks about how Oscar Robertson came out and they only scored those 2 baskets. But Frazier had 37 points, 16 assists, like 6 steals, couple block shots, no turnovers, all underhand. Man, that was my guy. And then Michael Jordan showed up, and guess what? I abandoned the Knicks. Being honest, keeping it real.
But Ken, I want to say something to Pastor Walt though. LeBron stayed in Cleveland for 7 years, Pastor Walt. He was there for 7 years before he went on to Miami. All right. Now to Bruce's point, what kind of help did they try to get LeBron when he was in Cleveland for them 7 years?
He gave people.
Huh?
He ain't nobody.
Who they give Larry?
First 7 years, he ain't nobody.
He ain't get
I mean,
nobody.
when he
Yeah,
came
Booby
back,
Joe-
they gave somebody.
Booby Gibson or Michael what?
Booby was good.
We can't think
Vallejo.
of and old Shaq.
He had nobody. And look what he did. He got his team all the way to the finals.
Okay, but you want somebody to stay somewhere where Boston getting better, these other teams getting better, and you're going to sit there and the owner's not even trying to get you no help, and you're the face of the league with no help. Come on, Walt, you know better than that. You ain't gonna stay like that.
It's all different mentalities, I guess.
But then Larry bought a Magic for. I hate to jump on you for the Magic again. Larry, how many Magic have on his team, Larry?
It was just him when he came. It was just him.
How many Hall of Famers did Magic play with?
That ain't true.
On his Lego team.
How many Hall of Famers?
You got quiet on me, Larry.
He had about 1 or 2.
No.
That whole team was Hall of Fame.
He had 6 Hall of Famers.
Yeah, but that's because he had the greatest GM of all time. He had Jerry West.
That's right.
But he had 6 Hall of Famers.
That's because he had the greatest GM of all time. He had Jerry West.
So we're talking
But
about
all the Hall of Famers were on their downside when they came.
What you say, Larry?
Jabbar was old when he came. Only Hall of Famer wasn't old, was Worthy.
You said
Jamal Wilkes was on the team.
Jamal Wilkes had
When
been
he
in the league
first,
for 10
Yeah, they
years.
got rid of
when
him.
Magic first came,
What
He's
Mike
been in the league for 10
Nixon.
years already.
Who's on the team?
And they got rid of him, Henry. They got rid of Wilkes when Worthy came.
Yep.
They got rid of Norm Nixon.
Yep.
No, Knicks have been here forever.
AC Green showed up every game for years.
But the point
Every game.
I'm saying,
He wasn't no Hall of Famer.
No, he wasn't.
Kurt Rambis, Mark
Hall
Landsberger,
of Famer.
Mark Landsberger. You just looking at all the guys that were over the hill when they came.
That's
You know,
right. That's what I'm talking
McAdoo
about.
wasn't the same McAdoo he was with the Braves. You know what I mean?
right. He was
Yeah, he's a Hall of Famer, but he wasn't a Hall of Famer for his time with the Lakers.
I know McAdoo
He was at the end of his career. You can't say he was a Hall of Famer. He was already a Hall of Famer when he got there. He wasn't a Hall of Famer at the time that he performed with the Lakers. He wasn't at his Hall of Fame status. You know, you just counting them once they got there.
no, I'm not.
Yeah, you are. You was naming them. You said who's on? You said McAdoo. McAdoo wasn't in his prime. He wasn't like Garnett in the prime of his life when he went to Golden State.
Jamal Wilkes won in Golden State as a rookie.
He was coming off the bench.
When? Come on, the bench when? With the Lakers?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
yeah.
McAdoo was coming off the bench with the Lakers. Yes. He didn't start.
He was on the bench and still scoring about 14, 15 points.
Yeah, but he wasn't. Okay, so for his time with the Lakers, is that what put him in the Hall of Fame?
No.
No. So he wasn't a Hall of Famer when he was playing with the Lakers.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
So
Right. That's what I'm saying.
But Larry, when Magic came to the Lakers, was Kareem in his prime? Was he at his peak or what? Or was he over the hill? When
He was
Magic
almost over the hill. He had been in the league for about 12 years.
over the hill.
Was Kareem in his prime when Magic came there?
Yes, he was. Kareem was
In his prime? What year? What year was Kareem in when Magic came there?
Kareem came out in 70.
Kareem came to the league in 1970, and the Magic.
Right. And when did Magic come there?
79.
9 years. He was 9 years.
79.
He was in his prime. Kareem was still the
79 or 80.
Kareem
He about
won
10 years in the league.
He won 6 MVPs. All right, he won 6 MVPs. All right, and Magic got most of his assists from who? Kareem with that sky hook. Don't get me started.
So what's the point?
No, the point I'm trying to say, Magic, LeBron never had that kind of help.
Who made who? Did he make Magic or Magic
Both of them
made
made
him?
each other. Both of them made each other.
Magic gave Kareem 3 or 4 more years on his
Yes, he
Absolutely, Bruce. Because
Yes, he
before
did.
Magic came there, Kareem was still there. They wasn't even making the playoffs.
That's right.
They were getting beat by Portland
Who wasn't making the playoffs? Who wasn't making
before
the playoffs?
Kareem came. I mean, before Magic came.
No, Kareem lost to Seattle 2 years in a row. What, talking to me now?
Yeah, that's what I just said. Yeah,
But they made
but they didn't win no titles.
That's good. Magic, when they brought Magic
What
there,
did the Magic do without Kareem?
yeah, but I'm saying,
All right, I gotta go.
Showtime Lakers.
Well, what did the Magic do without Kareem?
Okay, Jerry, let it go.
Showtime Lakers until Magic got there.
Oh, please.
Magic was the glue to the whole team.
Here we go again. Oh, man. Don't get me
Magic boy, Showtime. Magic boy, Showtime back.
What's the glue? I'm not saying he wasn't.
If it wasn't for Magic, they would have never said Showtime Lakers.
That's right. That's it. Hello.
Yeah, but you.
It was the whole.
Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, and nobody else never did it by themselves.
Larry, the Lakers was so good. James Worthy was the #1 pick when they won the championship in 1982. Who's the #1 pick, Larry? They had James Worthy. All right. You got quiet on
In
it.
82. Yeah.
Yep.
James Worthy was the #1 pick.
But who did they give away
So
for
what?
him?
How's that their fault? So what, you want to pass on them?
Magic Johnson.
You want to pass on them?
That's the kind of players that
Well, you want to pass on them? Don't take them? What is that? What you're saying? Henry, what do you want them to do? Pass on them?
No, man.
Don't take James Worthy, right?
You got #1 pick, you ain't gonna take him.
That Magic had playing with him.
Yeah, but Magic
Along
was
Yeah.
missing.
Come on, Jay, let it go.
Magic was the missing.
Let it go, man.
No,
Let it go.
Stop talking about LeBron. Stop talking about LeBron.
Yeah, let it go.
We're gonna miss one. He was the missing link. Who's the MVP?
Let it go, bro. Let it go.
Who was the most valuable player in their finals against Detroit when they won Game 7?
Michael Jordan. Let it go, man. Let it go.
Who's
Goes
MVP?
back to Isaiah.
Detroit
He'll
Pistons,
go back to
Larry.
Isaiah's story.
Let it go, man. Let it go.
Joe Dumars.
Yes, no.
Yeah. Pat Ewing.
Who's the MVP when the Lakers beat Detroit when they went back to back, Larry?
What's the point, bro?
Who's the MVP?
How we can get on
Why?
that from the Lakers
Who
to
was
Detroit?
the MVP?
Why?
Because Magic was on that team. James Worthy was
James
the MVP.
Worthy.
We know that.
Let me ask you something, Jerry.
Go ahead.
How many of them championships do you think they would have won without Magic? With everybody else,
None of them.
They wouldn't have won none.
They wouldn't have won none.
They wouldn't have won none of them.
None. He was like Reggie Jackson. He's a straw that stirred the drink.
That's exactly.
I'm not-
Exactly.
Oh,
Everybody had good players. Boston, everybody had all Hall of Famers on their team. But Magic, when Magic came, he solidified the whole thing.
Okay, when
He brought the team together.
when Kareem retired, what did Magic do after that?
Yeah, but Magic
No,
left. Yeah, but Magic left in '91, right? '91 wasn't that '91 Magic left?
And Kareem retired about
If Magic would have went to Philly, Doc would have won the title.
Yeah, but when Kareem left, what was he? 85 years old when he left?
Mr. trying to get back on.
I said, yeah, if Magic would have went to Philly, Doc would have won the title.
That's right.
Yeah, I understand that. And Doc would have went to LA. Doc would have won the LA play
Yeah,
with
but-
Kareem.
No. Doc would have not returned. They would not have showed. Doc can't dribble.
Doc
I mean, what do you mean? He no.
Doc would have played with
He can't
Kareem.
handle the ball like Magic. He can't facilitate like Magic.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that.
The Doc beat Kareem and them with Moses.
Now,
No, but I'm saying, but having Magic facilitate, put Doc in Worthy spot. I'm saying put Doc in Worthy spot.
You're not listening.
And swept him.
Dr.
No,
J,
okay.
Facilitator. Magic was the facilitator.
Facilitator. Right. I'm saying if Magic went to Philly with Doc, he would have won the title there. Because you got Magic running the show and Doc on the wing. That's all I'm saying.
Game on? What time the game start?
End the show, man.
It wouldn't have been the same with Magic, with Doc and there over Magic, because Doc didn't play point guard. See, that was the difference with Magic. He brought the Showtime.
Showtime.
Difference. But let me say this about my Knicks. In 1970, when the Knicks won the championship, Willis Reed came down to New Hampshire to the Teen Center and opened up our league down there in 1970, right after they won the championship. And I'm proud. I'm so proud to say that.
All right.
You know what I mean?
All right.
1970.
All right. It's 7:15. I'm not keeping you guys all night, man. We gotta watch the game. What time the game come on tonight?
8 o'clock.
8:30.
8:30.
8:30. I think 8:30. Yeah.
Yeah, 8:30.
It'll be a good game tonight, man.
8 o'clock.
There'll be a hard fought game tonight, man.
Yeah.
All right. Who want to close out in prayer, man?
Don't gonna be none of that Knicks and Cleveland stuff tonight, man. It's gonna be a good game tonight.
Well, Pastor Walt just spoke. Close us out, Pastor. He said, "Who wants to close out in prayer?" You spoke, so go for it.
Oh, no doubt. Father God, in the name of your son, Jesus, we are so thankful and so grateful, first of all, for who you are. We thank you that you are God, and besides you, there is none other. We thank you for this great and glorious day that you have made and that you allowed us to be in before the predestined for the foundation of the world that we be here. We thank you for gathering together here, God, for this fellowship. We thank you for my brothers as we come together and fellowship and have fun, discussing sports, Father God, to let the world know that you can be saved and still have fun and have fellowship and do it respectfully. And we thank and praise you, God, as we leave this broadcast, that we leave still loving and caring one for another. We thank you for your precious son, Jesus, the greatest gift that's ever been given. We thank you that you loved us so much so that you made him that know no sin to be sin for us, that we might be in right relationship with you.
Yes, Lord.
We thank and praise you for all your blessings, God. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. I see you guys Friday, and I'll be doing it from Cleveland, and I'm shouting out to Reverend Keith Teal on Cornerstone.
You ain't gonna watch no game up there.
Wanted to shout out. I can't see the game.
Man, I forgot about that, Kendall. Oh man, you would have been watching the game, huh?
I would have been there. I would have been at the game.
Wow.
Yeah, no.
Man, you definitely want to get rid of that coach, man. You would have had one more in you.
All right, gentlemen.
Thanks for joining us today, Larry Jr.
God bless.
All right.